Okay, hi guys. So today I'm gonna come to you and make some glitter Timbs. This is one that I already did. It's still drying, so I don't want to bother it too much. And then I have oops, a little Minnie Mouse picture on the tongue. So that's one I already did. It's still drying. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I did it exactly, because I really wanted to make this because I didn't see too many videos out there on how to make this. When I first did my first one, I went on YouTube, of course, and I couldn't find too many videos. I mean, there's a lot of videos out there that showing the finished product, but like actually what exactly to buy and what to do, I didn't see too many videos like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you exactly what I bought first. First, I just bought some little duct tape. If it's your first time doing it, you're gonna like need some duct tape to duct tape like the bottom of the shoe. I got some glitter down there, but I just didn't clean it up yet and wait till it dry. And then I put duct tape under there. We'll get to all that. And then Mod Podge. The first time I did it, I was so confused because I didn't know which Mod Podge to get because there's so many different Mod Podges, but it's all the same brand, but there's so many different ones. It's like matte. It's the one I have is Sparkle. It's a pink bottle Sparkle, and I got the Sparkle because I'm doing a glittery shoe, so I felt like it'll go perfect with that. And then, you don't have to get this. You can get the paper one. You know, you can get whatever. Then you need extra fine glitter. I had to go to 3 different stores to get this because I live in a small town and they don't have anything. So you have to get the extra fine glitter because if you don't, the bigger glitter will rub off. So you have to get the extra fine glitter. So I went ahead and got 2 of them just to be safe, and I got the cherry blossom one for these type of Timbs. Got some scissors. And here is my sealant that I made for when the shoe is done. I just added glitter, water, and Mod Podge, same amounts of each one, and just mix it together. And then I went over it with the shoe. I'll show you that. Then I went ahead and bought some paintbrushes, just different size paintbrushes. And it's just water in here. So I just want to keep them clean. And then also you're going to need a printer to print out the picture, and I had to print it out 3 different times just to make sure it was the perfect size for her tongue. And that's pretty much it. And I recommend like cleaning the shoe as much as you can before you do it. I tried to clean it. She got these boots really dirty last year. It's my daughter's old boots that I'm just playing with. So she got them really dirty. I cleaned them as much as I could though. So I'm going to go ahead and tape off. This is what I did with the last one. The picture stopped at that line. It's a stitch. I don't know if you can see it. That stitch up there, that's where I stopped at with the picture. So I'm going to do the same thing. Just tape that off so it can be the same. And bear with me because I don't make too many videos. So I don't know too much about videos and stuff like that. Okay, I just went ahead and sealed that part off. I am gonna go ahead and do the picture first. I guess there's a few different ways you can do it. I'm just gonna put the Mod Podge on the shoe and on the picture because it sticks better. And one thing I have to keep reminding is you have to really trust the process when it comes to this. Like, you're gonna look at this shoe and be like, this is so ugly, I don't like it. But once the Mod Podge dry, you're gonna see the white under it when it's not dry. But once it's dry, it's gonna look lovely. And I questioned it plenty of times, especially with the picture. I'm like, I don't like how this is coming out. It's not like staying all the way. Now you can see it's there. And it has a little glitter to it because of the Mod Podge that I bought. So it's like really cute. Um, yeah. So I love it now. But I question, and also, you know, to each its own. But some people, you know, don't cover up the timberland sign. I did. I didn't see a big deal about it. So, you know, I decided to just cover it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one of my brushes out. I'll use this brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just paint the Mod Podge. I'm not gonna do a lot because I am putting some on the back of the picture. That's what worked easier for me. It's just put it on both to avoid like the creases and stuff. You might get creases the first time in your picture, but I tried to like take it out as much as possible. So it's pretty simple to do. Try not to show my face in this video because I like just woke up not too long ago and I didn't really get myself together, so maybe not up to par right now. I'm just going, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just doing the same thing, like soft strokes on the Mod Podge on the paper. Okay. Now I have watered the back down because I like to cut it how it's gonna be, but I like to like cut it evenly once it's on there because that's what's easier for me. Again, to each its own. It might be easier for somebody else to like cut it, but I did cut it off of the picture, you know, ahead of time. So it's just, you know, your own preference, whatever. And I tried to get the pictures to be exactly the same on each shoe, like the bow and stuff. I tried to get it to be exactly the same. And I just went in, printed it off of my computer, found some pictures that I liked, printed it on my computer, and that was pretty much it. I'm just using regular paper. Yeah, just regular printing paper, regular ink. I have an HB printer, nothing special, no special ink, no special paper, just regular schmegular paper. And now I'm just going ahead and I am, be careful with this because this is where the lines will start to create if you let it. So just be very careful. I'm just going ahead and just softly painting over it, and you're going to see if you do get the pink sparkle, it says right here, it's going to say sparkle, or it'll say matte, or like the original, whatever. If you do get the sparkle, it's going to be a little sparkle. It's not like a whole lot of sparkle. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It's just like a little sparkle to it. And that's like really securing it. That's not coming off. And my daughter loves them. She loves them. She was so excited to see them. So I'm pretty sure any little girl will love them. I'm just gonna go over it one more time. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so put that back in there. I am going to come back to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry first. And then I'm going to go ahead and let this dry first. And then I'm going to come back and finish it off because it has to fully dry and stuff. And then I'm going to cut it off, like make it you know, how it's supposed to be. And you can see, this is why I say trust the process, because you can see the differences here with these two. How this is like white, it has like white over it. You can see like that has like white over it, and it's just like the picture. It's not gonna come out like this. Once it dries, it's gonna harden a little bit, and it's gonna be like really secure. That's really secure on there. It's not coming off. And you can see this is not really secure right now, so it has to dry. And then that white is just gonna be, it's gonna turn clear, so that's nothing to worry about. This black sticker is gonna come off. So I'm gonna come back when this fully dries, and we'll get to the rest of the shoe. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so I don't want to make this video super long and drawn out, so the things that I felt like that were self-explanatory, I didn't include it in the video. I did go ahead and, you know, put the tape on there, and you guys saw me do that. I cut out the backs of the picture, and I let it dry a little bit, and I put one more layer of Mosh Podge, just like I showed. And I just want to say, some people might have a different process of doing this. Some people might do it different, but I feel like there's really no right or wrong, as long as it comes out the right way and you get that same result. That's all that matters. Some people will, you know, keep these little keep this same material. Some people cover it up, some people do it over, but I don't really feel like it's a right or wrong. It's to each its own. Like I said, some people like to keep the timberlands on there, but I really didn't care to. So it's really whatever you want to do, really. Okay, so yeah, it's whatever you want to do. I went ahead and I put on the black tape for the just to make it even, just so there's no mess, and to make it nice and neat. I didn't feel like I needed to record that. It's kind of self-explanatory. Just make sure you get as much down as possible, like, so you can get an even, clean finish. And I'm not going to take that off until it's fully dry, after the sealing, after all of that. And the same with this. Some people might take it off, you know, right when they're done with this, before it dries. This is not dry. It's still a little fragile, so I don't really want to bother it. That's why I'm not going to take the tape off. You see, compared to this one, it's like hard and it's finished. This is still like paper. You know, it's not dry yet. It's getting there, but it's not dry. So I'm going to keep this on. This little part of the tongue, that's going to be my very last part that I'm going to go ahead and glitter, Mosh Podge and stuff, just because I just want to keep that separate for now. So we can go ahead and start on the side. Second, just want to go ahead and clean this off, dry it off a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open one of my glitters. This is the one I already had. This this is brand new. It's never been opened. You can just compare. This is how much I use for the other shoe, the whole entire shoe. I have a Walmart bag, just a regular bag. I just cut it, and just so I can pour the remainings back in the bottle when it's done. You can use newspaper, paper, whatever. There's really no right or wrong with that either. So to each its own with that. Also, I'm going to put that there until I need it. And then I'm just going to go ahead, and I like to just do one section, like one part at a time. And I'm going to show you how it comes on glitter. I'm not going to keep all that excess there, so don't worry about that. Okay, you can see how it's a little glitter. I don't know if you can tell right now, but yeah, it's glitter. And I'm just going to remove some of that excess Mosh Podge, however you pronounce it. Okay. And then I'm going to go add some glitter to this. And it's just honestly the same procedure with the whole entire shoe. Want to sit there for a minute. See, okay, so you do see how you can see a little bit of the white still under it. You can see the white obviously is the glue. It's not dry yet. So when I say trust the process, trust the process. This is not going to be the finished product. This is not how it's going to look. It's going to look like that. That's completely dry right now. So you can see the difference. This is like more whitish. So it just has to dry. You have to give it time to dry. And some people do theirs, you know, do that part. I didn't want to do this part, but I didn't tape it off either because I don't really feel like I need to, because I can be careful enough to not go over those lines. But if you want to, if it's your first time, you should definitely cover that with tape also. But yeah, this is not going to be the finished product. It's, you know, still fresh. So don't worry about that. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a few more parts, show you guys a few more parts. I don't want the video to be super long, so I'm going to show you, you know, a few more parts, how I do around there. And then I'm going to come back with the finished product. And I just go right over these, like, because I don't really care to keep that, so I just go right over it, just so it can all look the same. I don't really care to. I have a smaller brush that I usually use to do the edges or whatever, but I mean, I feel like I can be careful enough to not get them. Just have to have like a steady hand. All the edges and stuff, so. Okay, once that's finished, I'm gonna go over that and then get the remainings off. And this is like so simple to do. Like, it's really, that's why I keep saying, like, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Some people use different products. I saw somebody even use Elmer's glue, like, you know, but I feel like Washbosh works the best. That's why I decided to go with it. But there's no right or wrong way. And you just go ahead. There's no right or wrong way sprinkling it on. I mean, somebody in kindergarten can sprinkle glue, glitter on, you know. So I'm just going ahead and sprinkling that glitter on. I like to let it sit for a second before I shake it off. And there you have it. That's the side. It's very even, it's very clean. That's still not the finished look. We still have to do, I'm gonna do the back part and then I'll finish it and I'll come back. But we still, after this, we still have to do the sail. I am going to show you guys how to do the sail, but when I trust the process when it comes to the sail, because when you're putting the sealer on, I mean, I heard you can buy some spray sealing, and you know it works that way. But when you're putting the sealing on, you're gonna be like, yeah, this is ugly. I don't like it. I messed the whole shoe up. But once it dry, it's gonna look how it's supposed to look. So just trust it. I'm going to do the back just so I can show you guys one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera just so this video isn't like super long, taking up too much of people's day. And then I'm going to come back when I'm all done with the glitter part. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but it's just the same thing. Simple, nothing major. Stripping a little bit. Be careful around there. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay, and then I'm going to get that excess off. The tape really does not matter because the tape is not being kept, so it really doesn't matter how that looks. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back. Just kind of You gotta kind of be careful with the back because of how it's shaped. You have to make sure you get every piece of glue wet with glitter, you know, because of the shape of it. Like you have to move it around a little bit. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second. And also I'm gonna collect the extra glitter, put it back in there so I can do the other side. Okay, so that's in the front also. So that's the side. That's finished. There's the back. Some glitter got up there, but that wipes right off. I'm gonna clean it up when I'm like finished. There's the unfinished side, the finished side. I'll give you guys a closer look. There's the back of it. Okay. And there's the unfinished side and the front. Okay, so by the time I come back, this should be dry. This should be dry. This should be hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I'm gonna come back and we should be set. I want to remind you guys, everybody don't, but I did do 2 layers of this after the first one. I went over it again because you can see like this is much more glittery and sparkly than this one is. So I really wanted it to like really stand out. So that's why. But if you want like a little glitter, like that's fine. You can keep it like that. It's all up to you and your own preference. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish, and then I'll come back, show you guys how I do the sealing and get that tape off and all of that fun stuff. Okay, I started doing the shoe, and then I forgot to record. So I went ahead and I first of all, I added the shoestrings. This is actually finished. It's dry. It's all done. This is the first one I did. It has a sealant on it, so it's not like coming off. I have to clean up down here a little bit, just like wipe it off. When I took the tape off, some glitter just got down there and on the bottom. Yeah, so that's completely done. I have some wheat shoestrings, like 2 pair of shoestrings came with these ones. So I'm gonna see how the wheat ones look and then how these ones look. Whichever one looks better, that's which one I'm gonna go with. But yeah, these are finished. This is the finished product. You can see a closer look. This side, that side. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished doing the glitter. I took the tape off of there and I did that. This is dry now. It's gonna harden up a little more as time goes. So just trust the process because this is not how it's gonna look. With the white, once it dries, it's gonna dry clear, so don't worry. I did another, this is a little darker, this other shoe, because it's 2 layers, so I am gonna put another layer on here. Yeah, don't worry because this is not how it's gonna look. It's gonna dry. So you can see it goes on white, but that's not gonna be the finished look. And with this Mosh Posh sealant for glitter, I used I didn't measure it, I'm not even gonna lie. I just mixed water, Mosh Posh, and glitter about the same of each, and just mix it together, and that's how you get the sealant. Yeah, so I didn't particularly measure anything. I waited about 2 hours before I started putting this sealant on because I want to make sure the shoe is completely dry. I didn't want to, put the sealant on while it's wet. So I did wait. So that's something you guys might want to know. And this is pretty much what I'm doing. Just, put it all on, all over. Stroke it, same direction. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna come back. Like I said, I don't want the video to be extremely long. I'm going to come back with my finished product and show you guys exactly how they both look. And yeah, so I'm going to just go ahead and end the video. I don't want the video to be long, take up too much of your time, but you guys get it.